and fast at that. 1,800 metres, ready for the Jebel Hatta. And away. Vaffatino jumped well, but he snicked back here early. Salawi away quickly and throwing the head up in the air early as well. Opera Ballo wanting to get a spot in behind runners. Nation's Pride in the meantime is going to take over control here under Barcelona. Leading a length and a half here to Salawi in second. 2.5 lengths in third as they get fully into stride was Opera Ballo, now striding a little bit more freely. A length and a half there to Meydan, who's fourth. A length and a half back from him, Holloway Boy, and it's a length to Vaffatino. There'll be 9 lengths covering them, where it's Nation's Pride who leads the way by 3 lengths in the Jebel Hatta. Up into second position, Salawi travels along well. Opera Ballo the same in third. He's half a dozen away from his stablemate. A length now to Meydan, followed by Holloway Boy, and half a length to Vaffatino, who gets a little closer. They start to pack up ranks here. Well, at least the back division do. 950 metres left to go. Nation's Pride striding freely. 11.47, 11.66, 11.75. Barcelona's got him running steady. 3 lengths to Salawi. Up into third position as they head down the side now was Meydan. Further back, Opera Ballo. Back to fourth now from Holloway Boy, and Vaffatino still last. Nation's Pride comes back to them in the Hatta. He's a length and a half to Salawi. It's up into third position here as they continue on. Opera Ballo now starting to work inside, followed by Meydan, Holloway Boy and Vaffatino as they swing. Nation's Pride and Salawi matching motors. Opera Ballo coming out 3 wide now to present his run. Then came Meydan from Vaffatino. Holloway Boy dropping away. Salawi and Nation's Pride on vapors up on the outside. Opera Ballo. Opera Ballo coming past them very quickly. Half a length away from Salawi. Nation's Pride, Holloway Boy running on, but he's a Goliath. A future of world racing. Opera Ballo coming away for another win. Wins the Group 1 Jebel Hatta by 2.5. Salawi second across from Holloway Boy, Nation's Pride. Next over was Vaffatino and Meydan, the last in. Some horse, big future ahead of him. And I think maybe the first Northern Hemisphere win for Ghaiyyath. Another stallion who is certainly on the rise. And Opera Ballo could be the one lamplighting the way here to a great future for the stallion, and not only him in himself as well. 119 the rating of Opera Ballo here. He'll be up from that very, very shortly. William Buick a third for him tonight for Charlie Appleby. And he takes out the Jebel Hatta in style here. 1.432, 1.47.64 winner's time. Opera Ballo, too smart.
William, congratulations again. 3 times, very nice. And boy, he is something pretty special.
Yeah, he really is. You know, he reminds me so much of his father, Ghaiyyath. You know, he's so competitive, and you know, he has all the talent in the world to go with it. You know, Charlie and the team have done a great job with him, taking baby steps, and you know, obviously he won very well in the Al Rashidiyah, and you know, this was a natural step up. And you know, you go horses like Nation's Pride and Salawi and Holloway Boy, they set a decent standard. So delighted with the way he won. He's still got a little bit to learn. You know, he wants to please you the whole time. So once he learns just to relax and race in a proper manner, he's going to be a proper horse.
So he's still not the finished product, and I spoke to Charlie before. He really wants to get going, like he wants to be putting himself in the race.
He does, and you know, he wanted to put himself in the race half a mile out, so I just had to disappoint him and, you know, come back, try and do it the right way around. And you know, I was, you know, he did use up a good bit of energy in the run, so then to see him still finish off the race as he did was very pleasing, and look, only good horses can do that.
Well, you looked after him well, and you booked your ticket into the Dubai turf, so well done, and you'll be looking forward to getting him back out there and doing his stuff again, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. He's only going to get better with time.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, it was a good day for William Buick's sons to be there as well, to watch Dad doing what he does best, and that's in particular ride winners, but ride winners here. That's now 3, and of course 1 in the Godolphin Blue in one of the signature races, the Jebel Hatta. I'm sure that goes down very, very well indeed with the boys. Right, let's see how the race was run from an efficiency perspective. We're about to bring that to you at the bottom of the screen. There you go. 106, just under 107%.
Yeah, that's quite impressive from Opera Ballo, given that he pulled hard for the first furlong and a half. Thought he wouldn't have much energy left for a strong finish, but he did. 106.88 means he's 6.88% quicker in the last 400 metres than the rest of the race. So he has quickened up in good style. And look at that, 22.38 final 400 metres, the fastest final 400 metres of the night.
Okay, right, let's go back to the start of the Jebel Hatta 2026. The numbers are about to come up, and Angus will roll it away. We saw what the trainer thought, just how slightly anxious, pensive he was. What about you as an Opera Ballo superfan?
I was petrified at this stage. He's pulling really hard, and he's looking to his left, William, and he's hoping Nation's Pride will go forward, and then he can slot in and get him settled. But he's still probably doing a little bit too much there in third place. He's just a little bit too keen. As William said when interviewed by Cassie, he's trying to teach this horse to do things the right way. And I think it's to his credit that he found as much as he did and finished as fast as he did, having used up plenty of energy in the early part of the race.
In an international Group 1, as the Jebel Hatta is, as the Dubai Turf is, coming from the Jebel Hatta, of course, Group 1 status, but it looks like it will have more depth come World Cup night. Sharper tempo, harder pace, should it be that way? How much more are we going to see from Opera Ballo?
I think there's a really big performance in him.
Yeah.
He threatened to ruin his chances here, didn't he, by pulling too hard. But the gallop was okay in front, 11.47, 11.66, 11.75 and another 11.75 from Mikel Barcelona. So he's taken them along at a fairly strong, even gallop. You can see it's coming right around the outside is Midak at this point in the race. He drops away.
From a horse that in the end finished last. I didn't think he would.
He made a huge move. I think Ian Williams will be pleased enough with that performance. I mean, it's his first run for a while. He probably needed it. He dropped right away. Now Buick has to get out. He finds running room, and this was the salient point for me. Will he find anything? Will he quicken up? And we know now, having seen all of the data, that he quickened up really well with his sub-23-second final 400 metres. Now, way too much speed for a horse like Nation's Pride. And let's not forget, Nation's Pride is 115. That's his rating. And he's been absolutely thrashed by Opera Ballo.
Is he a horse that, by the time, and we've got a lot to come between now and then, but come the European turf season, some of the big 1,600-metre hard-run mile Group 1s, is that going to be right up his alley?
Yeah, I think a strong run mile would really suit him, to be honest. I think it helps a little bit going round a bend and being able to get a fair bit of cover. When he ran at Newmarket at the back end of the last UK season, on the straight track he was a bit keen and saw too much daylight and ruined his chance being beaten by Zeus Olympius that day. But here, round a bend, he could get cover, and eventually he relaxed just enough.
Okay, right. That was the Jebel Hatta 2026, and it was won by Opera Ballo. Let's show you the results. Opera Ballo, William Buick, third winner of the night. Charlie Appleby, Silawi, second under James Doyle. Holloway Boy was third under Sam James. And Nation's Pride, stablemate of the winner, in fourth. That was the Jebel Hatta with the trophy just around the corner.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.